You should be called the Black Kettle.
Stop.
Even changed the hairstyle.
Bruh. It's like a cat. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We're back today with Season 1, Episode 8 of Haikyuu today.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. So, last episode, we have been introduced to a character, quite a character.
Yeah.
Oikawa. He and Kageyama obviously has some history with each other. He was the one, well, essentially that got, that made them play Kageyama, start the game, have him playing in the scrimmage. So there's some rivalry things going on in the background between those two characters. So yeah, there's that. But what's some other things that you just like? Since you're the person who's more blind, I want to know.
I really appreciate how Haikyuu didn't pull the classic like shonen, like, oh, you have this ace. No, that's not a pun. You have this ace in the waiting and he comes in and he wins the game. No, they still lost because they were down by so many points. It's realistic in that manner, even though they do take some liberties with this being an anime, to where this is a lot more grounded than I would expect from most sports animes. Maybe it's just like, oh, they don't have superpowers. They're not jumping leaps and bounds above buildings like Superman. No, it's like they can jump pretty high. They can block. They got, you know, some strength, but it's not over the top as I'm used to with a lot of sports anime. And the character building, I'm really invested in these characters. It's about to be 8 episodes, but 7 episodes in, I care about all their dreams. I care about who's a setter, who's a spiker, who's a receiver, I hope, with this new character. And I had a random thought that was just like, oh, they said that he was suspended and he's now back. Do Japanese children typically get held back a year? Because if he was, this could actually be the little giant. That was the thought I had in our internal DMs for Discord.
Oh,
And I was just like, no, Japanese kids, they don't get held back a year. But you never know. You could have a sabbatical. I don't know the rules for Japanese athletics. So this could be the little giant. It could be someone completely different.
I could nip it in the bud here, you know. Okay, so
one way or the
remember
other.
you see Hinata in the beginning on his bike and he's seeing on the TV in the street, and he's looking, he sees the little giant playing.
Yeah.
So that was 3 years prior to when he went to junior high, I believe. I think it was a 3 year time skip. Then he played his volleyball
3
match.
years before he went
Yeah.
to junior high. Okay.
So that
forgot
was
the
some years
timeline.
ago.
Never
I
mind.
believe,
Never
something
mind.
like that.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
With that being said, also, yes, like you briefly mentioned, new character alert. Who is he? We're going to see in this episode. So with that being said, let's hop into episode 8 of Haikyuu season 1. Let's get into it right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
And he's shorter than me.
Oh, yeah. What up, Bakugo?
I was about to say, you know, this VA.
Absolutely. Immediately. Noya.
Brother. Nishinoya.
Oh, cool. So we at least have 2 years with him. Because it's close? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is not the type of character I ever thought his VA would have. Kyoko-san! Slap.
So as you can see, him and Tanaka, the Luffy and Ace meme.
Oh
Handshake.
my god. Bunch of idiots. Calm. Handprint on the face? There's someone else that quit the team? I wonder why. Likely, if I had a guess, they had to take care of the younger siblings, and they just had too much on their plate. That's going to be my guess.
Or he's a gangster. No,
Well, or that. It's equally likely.
I don't want to play volleyball. That's not the game I want.
I want to
play.
hang around with my metallic bat. Oh yeah, and we don't have a coach. We think it's going to be, or I think it's going to be the convenience store guy. See, I thought the initial flashback was like a couple of months before he started junior high, not 3 months before.
Yeah, it was a little before.
Okay.
I love the perspective and just the philosophy that they have about their roles and their teammates' role.
Oh, that's the ace.
Yeah.
That's kind of discriminatory.
Of course, I was about to say, of course, Hinata wouldn't be discriminatory for that. But no, I saw the skill from that receive. Immediately, Noya he just reminded me of like the Toph of the group. Just strong defense. Like he's the one with the tenacity. Guardian Angel. That is a fire ass title though to have. Oh, that could be a tier list too, because I think there's a lot of characters who are like titles like that.
Senpai! God, I love that he's coded like Tanaka. He's like, if you call me senpai, I'll do whatever you ask me to.
Once again, like these dynamics, you see, it feels like real life. You have people in friend groups or like teams that are similar with like certain differences, but it's realistic. Like I know I was saying in the previous episodes that there's no like overlap, but that's not an overlap. It's just, you know.
Did you just say the words that you just said? Yeah, because you're a genius. You literally said that 2 episodes ago. I honestly think that is the most technically difficult position on the volleyball court.
Absolutely.
Like the setter might be the most cerebral, but you have to be on top of your game, because if you're not holding up your end of the bargain, it will be readily apparent.
I'd say you're like the goalie in a sense.
In a way, yeah.
'Cause that ball hit the floor, it's a point. I feel like being a libero would be hella frustrating though. Like if your team is not doing that great, but you are, you'd be like, oh shit, man, I can't do everything.
Ace!
So I want to be that.
How dare you stand where he stood?
It does.
I mean,
Not wrong.
yeah. If you have a perfect defense, yes, absolutely.
Honestly, that's kind of my favorite. Like, whenever I did look at volleyball, it's like my favorite stuff. Seeing people just save this shit in libero. Said, because I'm good. I got the skill for it. It's not because of my height. He said, even if I was tall. Whew, I love that.
Nice.
And this is good for Hinata to hear. Even though Hinata already like, I could be an ace, I could be a spiker. He's still like, nah. You know, Hinata saying why he thinks being a spiker is like the best thing. A setter for Kageyama, and now you got Nishinoya. I love that they all think that it's the coolest thing in the world. That's dope.
I wonder if that's like the natural progression in volleyball, to where you start off as a decoy and then you become the ace.
Yeah, all the roles are important. That's why they're all cool in their own right. And I wish like kids in sports in real life would understand that, like, just because you're not the quote-unquote star player or whatever, or doing something that you deem is cool, whatever you're doing is just as cool.
Like, there's a reason there's 5 positions in basketball. Each one has a unique aspect of each position.
Dennis Rodman loved rebounding. He loved the hell out of it. He didn't even care about scoring.
He got paid for it
a lot of times. Ukai.
Coach Ukai.
That was the old man that they were talking about. His name is Ukai.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, we see you in the opening. Yeah.
There's something so rewarding about being a coach, and even just kind of like
Isekai,
coaching
that's
them. Oh
My
no.
bad. Go ahead.
Oh no. I'm gonna wait for him to get past it first. Okay, thank God.
戻ってきてくれよ、朝日。
Asahi.
Asahi.
進路指導お前の番。
Oh. He's gotta put it aside. Doesn't have time to play games.
お前行けよ。おら、お前ら何してんの？
Be like, chill, he's a chill dude.
ありがとうございます。
No, I'm not doing the meme.
はい。
I'm a chill dude.
きっと何かが変わる。
Camp and a match. Okay.
この前入った日向と影山。見た目より怖くない。頑張れよ。
He's kind of reminds me of like a reliable older brother type of character.
Exactly.
Suga the mom. Daishi is the dad. What is your deal? I want to know.
怪我とかですか？バレエを嫌いになっちゃったかもしれない。
Oh, I think I called that.
あんなに大きくてエースって呼ばれてるのに。
Ah.
でも潰されたんですか？朝日のスパイクは徹底的にブロックに止められて。
All of them?
I can see the frustration there. It's like our team is like, you know, we're competing, but we're not winning games. And then I had a complete shutout.
Again, it kind of reminds me of my high school experience where I thought about giving up basketball. Burning finger number 2. If you yell out your superhero move, it gets stronger.
ゴールデンウィーク合宿。合宿。はい。
Cool.
まだまだ練習が足りないですから。組めましたー。すげえ。確か通称
Cat. Black cat.
猫。
Woo.
猫対カラス。ゴミ捨て
Cats versus the crows, the garbage dumpster.
Ah.
でも
You know, another thing I like about the series, it's like, it's not that they're getting people like they're all delinquents to get them into playing the sport or something like in most films and shows do. Like, no, this is people that like volleyball, different levels.
シティボーイめ。
Out there.
City boy.
シティボーイ。
Super. Why?
大さん、このチームで勝ったら朝日さんいなくても勝てるって証明になるみたいで。
I respect it.
今まで一緒に戦ってきたのにわがまま言ってすみません。
I like that he said that
わか
though.
った。
I like that Daichi understands.
一人で勝てるわけないのにな。
It's growth.
You should be called the Black Kettle.
Stop.
Even change the hairstyle.
Bruh. It's like a cat.
こっち側は。
This is perfect team building, even as freshmen.
Yeah.
Like he recognizes a team is not a team without all the parts.
気持ちは嬉しい
And I like that everybody recognizes their faults and stuff. Like when Nishinoya is saying, like, and I know it's selfish of me to do that, but you know, this is how I feel. Don't want to play without him. Damn.
Shut up.
それを打ち抜く。
This is actually not good for Hinata to hear. If this guy got that, it's like, what? No.
シャットアウトされるか。
Well, if you can't
You're not
do it, I
inspiring me.
definitely can't do it.
頭の中で見る。
それわかります。ブロックに
Yeah, but if you see him at least attempting to do it, there's no reason for you not to do it.
どんな高いブロックでもかわせます。
Ooh, I
ブ
love
ロッ
that
クが
line
目の
right
前
there.
からいなくなって、
Nice.
As long as I got this guy right here,
バ
I'm
ーンと
good.
見えるんです。ボールの重さがこう手にずしっとくる感じ。大好きです。
それもよく知ってる。
He said, as long as he sets screens for me, I have an open shot every time.
He's pretty good at setting screens, just so you know.
パワーもないけど、朝日さんをエースって呼ぶんだ。
Hmm.
Imagine having that like nickname, the Ace, for like
アホ。
volleyball or really any sport. That was like, damn.
一人で勝てないの当たり前です。
Nice.
コートには6人いるんだから。
Hmm.
ついこの間の。
All these conversations are never wasted because it's full circle. Goes back to these characters and what they had to learn, like with Kageyama right now.
And I love how he
Can't do
admitted
it alone.
it too. Like he put his pride to the side for the sake of the team. Huh. Maybe I'll just
もう一本。
put my foot in there. Oh no, I'm addicted all over again. Bang!
Especially after hearing what they said earlier. Yeah. Plus, this probably makes him feel like, damn, I gotta do this for these underclassmen, man. They're passionate about it.
I understand now.
知ってる。
Understand that.
よく知ってる。
All too well, exactly, basically.
Oh, come, shut up. Shut up. Shut your face. That cannot be the end of the episode.
Indeed.
I hate it. I love it. I hate it. Yamaguchi, please do something.
Ah, boy. At the end of the series, it was just all a dream, and actually he's in a post-apocalyptic world.
The true Haikyuu we met along the way.
Asa! Yeah, man. So, that is Nishinoya and Asahi. What you think about them so far?
In our Discord DMs, I had previously told Vante and our boy Sherm, shout out to you, that's counter number 2, that my favorite player was Kageyama. I think in one episode, it might be Nishinoya. Because he very much reminded me of how I like to play basketball in terms of I like to be in the center of it in terms of defense. So I was always more inclined to play better defense than I was ever physically gifted to play offense. And I was leaving it up to the more skilled players to make the shot and even for me to pass it to them in a certain sense, much like he does. And I appreciate the fact that his job is literally to keep the game going. And
yes.
As I mentioned earlier in the episode reaction, if you are not doing your job, it will be readily apparent. You can get down by so many points so quickly that you will not be able to make a comeback. And alternatively, if you're on your game, they will not be able to score any points. So you can make a run of yourself as long as you have the ace, obviously, with Asahi to return the favor, so to speak. He might be my favorite player, or Kageyama still might be. We'll have to wait till next episode. But Asahi, I also kind of emotionally related to him in terms of him kind of losing the joy for what he used to play and, you know, experience on a daily basis, because obviously I'm here. I never went pro in either of the two sports that I played in high school, but there's a certain point to where you kind of fall out of love with the game, and I definitely experienced that myself with basketball. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore, and even though technically it might not have been my fault for how my sophomore season ended, I still felt that emotionally, or just mentally speaking, that I just didn't want to play anymore. Lost the love for it, and eventually got rekindled. So here's hoping that happens here too.
Right. And I like what you said about like basketball when it comes to defense. It's like Nishinoya is like the defender that's disrupting the offense and that will get a steal to kickstart the transition to the fast break. Because that's literally what Noya was saying. He was saying that like, I want Asahi here because I'm saving the ball, then the setter sets it, and then boom, he scores. In a way, you could say that they're like the play starter too, just like in basketball. When you get the steal, you're essentially the play starter at that point as well. So I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna probably have like a lot of different favorites in this series. Like, the rankings are it's gonna change a lot. It's gonna change a lot. But Noya, like I said earlier, he's like the Toph. You need him. He's that guy. He's the one. Off rip, when I first met him, like in this episode too, when I first watched him, I was oh yeah, he's that guy. The Guardian Angel. That's a crazy nickname to have. That means he's the Guardian. He saves everything. God damn it. So, and Asahi, whether I don't remember if I ever felt like him necessarily, but like this is something that I think we all relate to in life in general, like just not being as passionate about stuff anymore and then wanting to do your own things. And then you get that little reminder, you have a conversation with somebody, then he, as you seen, he went to the gym, seeing them practicing, you're like, that feeling, my hands tingling, I feel it. I feel it. The phantom tingling sensation, I feel it. So yeah, man, I'm excited for the next episode. So without further ado, you want to send us out?
All right, guys, make sure you like the video. If you enjoyed today's reaction, subscribe to the channel for more Haikyuu reactions. Again, the more support that we get on this series, the more often we will try to release them, because this is going to be in between a lot of other series that we're doing. So Undead Unluck manga reactions, Dandadan manga reactions, and Chainsaw manga reactions, in addition to Sakamoto Days come the anime release in January. So as Monte likes to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. We'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.